Hey, how's it going? It's Ari here, and welcome back to video number 2 in the high ticket affiliate training series right here on this channel. So excited to have you back here. Very excited to, of course, um, get further into things. And I just want to start this video off, of course, by mentioning if you missed either of the two previous videos in this playlist, you'll want to go back and watch. You'll want to start with this video if you missed it. And if you haven't seen it, you want to go through and kind of, that'll pretty much give you sort of the intro on what this is all about and how to, of course, get started with this exact system. Day number 1 was all about how to set up your system and, of course, how to get in the right mindset. So again, if you missed that video, definitely be sure to go back to it, as I also talk about how to get set up to get paid so that whenever someone buys, and you, of course, get the commission. So I talk about that as well. So that is also important. And then, of course, this video that you're on right now is day number 2, where we will talk about how to set up, well, there's a few things we'll go over here, but the first thing that I want to go over is how to set up a custom domain that we'll use to promote on social media. Now, this is going to be specifically important for most likely the next video coming up in this video, which is where we will get into how to promote using free traffic. So this is going to be your short form platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts. Each of these platforms is what this domain is going to be specifically for. And it might be the next video or it might be the video after that. I haven't fully decided on what I'll have for the next upcoming video, but you'll see where this will be important to come into play. So I'll go over that. The next thing I will go over is how to set up accounts, or either one account or multiple accounts for TikTok. In my case, I try to use like at least 4 to 5 accounts at a time, because TikTok tends to be kind of strict, and sometimes they take videos down, sometimes they favor other accounts over others, sometimes they give more reach to certain accounts. So for that reason, I like to have multiple accounts. But if you just want to have one account, that's completely fine to you. There's really multiple ways that you can go about it. So I'll talk about that. And then, of course, the third thing here is I want to help you get your first traffic campaign going over to your link. So I want to help you get some traffic going as quickly as possible. And of course, with that, I will go over how to use Traffic Authority, which happens to be much like the other system that I used before. This is income stream number 4. So this income stream right here is really beneficial to have, not just for earning high ticket commissions, but also you use this to promote your link, which is what they recommend. So we'll of course be using that a little bit here as well. So let's go ahead and let's talk about the custom domain to promote on social media, right? So one thing that is very important when you are, especially when it comes to making short form content, like when it comes to making, videos on your phone. And, by the way, if you are nervous by the thought of making videos and getting on camera, don't worry, because I will show you a few ways that you can make videos on these different platforms without having to show your face. So if you don't want to do that, I'll show you an alternative for that. Otherwise, if you can, I recommend showing your face. That's just my personal preference. But when it comes to promoting your link on social media, right? One thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to send people, you don't want to promote, a link like this in your video, because number 1, it doesn't look professional. And number 2, people aren't going to remember to type in https://profitspassport.com/blah, right? So you want to have your own custom domain that is specific to you, so that whenever someone goes to a link such as, for example, Digital Profit Rise or Inferno Profits, or one of these links that I have, right? WildfireProfits.com, MultiplexProfits.com. These are all ones that I've used in the past. When you have your own domain that you've bought and you have it set up in a way where it goes to your link, you could have it to where you just promote, a link like this, right? Secret profit system. And then whenever someone goes to that link, it automatically takes them to the destination of your capture page link right here. So rather than promoting a long link, you promote, for example, one that I set up is ProfitsPassportSystem.com, not ProfitsPassport.com, but ProfitsPassportSystem.com. And that takes people directly to my own capture page link. And so when I promote that on social media, it is much more memorable and easy to remember, so that when someone goes to type it in, they get to your link much easier, right? And one reason why this is important versus just having the link in your bio is because specifically with TikTok, they don't allow you to have your own link in your bio until you have at least 1,000 followers. So for that reason, I recommend getting your own custom domain link, unless if you want to just do the cheesy like and follow for more until you get 1,000 followers, which I don't recommend. So anyways, to get your custom domain set up, what you want to do is you'll want to go to a domain name registrar, and there's a few ones you could check out for this. The one that I personally use is called Namecheap.com. You've been using this one for a few years, and I find that is probably the easiest one to use, in my opinion, and also very affordable as well. So the benefit is you can get a custom domain set up for like less than $10 a year, very inexpensive. And basically all you want to do here is to get some ideas is you just want to type in the search bar here and see what domains are available. So to come up with ideas, there's a few things that I can of course recommend for this. One thing that you can do is you could use a site known as bustoname.com, or there's also a domain name generator on Shopify. And so this will help you come up with domain names that have not already been taken, right? So the one challenge a lot of people have when trying to come up with a domain name that's relevant to the system is finding one that hasn't already been taken. And, you know, as the internet gets older, more and more domain names get snatched up. So, you know, sites like these, of course, help. So you could search up something like, for example, system, right? Or, you know, wealth, right? Basically what you'd want to do here is just type in a bunch of little words that you might want to use in your domain. So system, wealth, profits, secret, and what else we got here? We'll just start with those four for now, and we'll hit search. Only letters or numbers. Okay, so you can have commas in here. Okay, I know other ones, they have it with commas, so I'll just take these out. And then search. And so it's going to search for all these words right here. Actually, it looks like it's just... wait, hold on, let me try this. System. There used to be a thing where you could... Alright, that's kind of annoying. Okay, so I guess Busta name might be a bit easier for this then. System, type a few words and press enter. System, wealth, business. Not that one, actually. Secrets, profits. And then, yeah, so you just want to come up with as many as you can. I'm like trying to think off the top of my head, right? But, you know, you've got a few words here. You can also go to a site called thesaurus.com. You could type in any of these words in. So, profits, search that up, search for synonyms, right? We could do something like currency finances, capital, affluence, winnings. We could do something like, whoops, where was I? Treasure, for example, right? Systemtreasure.com. Treasure profits. Okay, that sounds kind of cool, right? So what this will do is, as you type in more words, you just first and foremost you want to just go to, preferably I would try to get a .com domain. I wouldn't recommend .net or .org. You know, just I would say .com looks the best. And then if you want, you could search for just ones with 2 words in there, or you could do 3-word combine, and then it'll give you even more ideas, right? So wealthsystemsecret.com I guess is available. So we could simply take that one, and it won't let me copy it for some reason, but I'll just type it in here. wealthsystemsecret.com. And so the thing that I would recommend is try to find something. Okay, yeah, so this one right here, Wealth System Secret. Somewhat long in my opinion, but it's okay for what it is. You want to find something that is easy to remember, for people that will watch a video, right? So imagine this, they're on their phone, they're watching a video, they see the link displayed on screen. What they will do is they will, if they're interested, they will close the app, they will go to Google Chrome or whatever browser on their phone, they'll type in that domain, and then that will take them over to your capture page link. So the shorter, the easier that you can get, the better. So you could just simply check out more of these, see if you could find something that, of course, stands out to you. And again, what you can do is you could take more of these words to come up with more ideas to put in here. So, for example, let's search up treasure profits. Right? Treasure profits. So oh, look at that. Treasureprofits.com. So this one right here would be easy to remember, right? 2 words. And check it out. Less than $10 a year, right? One other thing that I will mention, there are a few domain names that you might come up with that might sound awesome. And I've had this happen a few times where I've thought of a really good idea. I type it in, and then the domain ends up being like $3,000 up front that you got to pay, right? I would avoid paying that. Just find something that is affordable, less than $10 a year. You don't need to spend an arm and leg to get a simple domain name. Just something that at least sounds somewhat memorable. And then what you do is you just simply, looks like they got a coupon right here. So you could just type, copy this if you want. And then, just click add to cart. You go through the checkout process, you buy the domain. As far as any of these upsells go, you don't have to worry about any of these things. The main purpose of getting this domain is just simply to have it forwarded over to your capture page link. So you just go to checkout, go through the process of that. If you have a coupon code, put it right in this field right here, apply, and then coupon code is in my case I use the coupon code on a previous domain, so I can't use it. But if you're new to this, you could probably use that coupon code and get save a couple extra bucks. But once you have your domain name, all you would do is just go to your domain list. So domain list, find the domain that you want to use. And so I will actually use one of these as an example right here. We will use, let's do it with Inferno Profits right here. Yeah, I'll use that for example, right? So you find the domain, go to where it says manage over here. And then when you get to this page, you want to open up another tab and you'll want to go to a site called cloudflare.com. So I just want to show you the main little menu right here. You'll want to create an account with this. It's free to do. It doesn't cost you anything. Just go sign up in the top right here. Fill out whatever information it presents. And then once you have your account set up, you'll be brought over to the home page right here. And if it's a brand new account, you won't see any domains, but I have a few of them listed in here that I have for this. So you just click on add a site right here. And then you just type in the domain that you bought. So for this example, I have infernoprofits.com. I'm going to copy this link. Go back over here, paste that sucker in there, click add site. And then it's going to have you prove that you own the site. As far as this page goes, don't worry about buying anything. Scroll down, click the button that says free, and then click continue. And then this page right here, don't worry about any of this, just ignore it and click continue. And then there's a few things you'll want to, of course, get in place here. So main thing is where it says add Cloudflare's name servers. So back on Namecheap, you'll just want to go to where it says name servers, go to the drop down, click on custom DNS. And then these two fields right here, you'll just want to copy these little codes into the field right here. So first one goes in name server 1. And by the way, if this looks too technical or complex, don't worry about it. Just try your very best to follow along with everything that I'm going over here. And then once you get this set up, the benefit is you only need to set this up one time, right? Just one time for each domain, and then you have that domain to where when you promote it, it goes over to whatever destination that you want. So you just add in the name servers there, click on save, and then usually it'll say like it may take up to 48 hours, but usually from my experience it should work right away. And other than that, if anything, you might have to wait like 1 hour. But other than that, you should be good to go. Then you just click on Done, Check Name Servers. Right here, you click on Get Started. I recommend keeping this checked green. Next one, always use HTTPS. I like to have this on. I feel like it kind of speeds things up and makes things, like, I guess, more secure. Click Save. This I don't even worry about. Click Save, and then that just keep checked as well. And then click on Finish. And then all you have to do here to get it to where it forwards over to your new domain is on the left here, you want to go to where it says Rules. Go to the drop down, click on Page Rules. And then you'll want to simply click on Create Page Rule. And then you just want to put in your link right here. So infernoprofits.com, put that in the field. And then you want to type / and then the little star icon, which is the 8 button, Shift 8, it should be. Just press that, so it should look like this. I'll kind of zoom in for a bit. And then down here, where it says pick a setting, you want to go to where it says forwarding URL. And then status code, I recommend having it to where it says 301 permanent redirect. That's the one that you want. And then right here, all you have to do is just take your link that you want to promote. In this case, you take this link right here. We'll do it without the YouTube tag. And then you just put it in right here. And then if you want, you could even include like a tracking code. So if you want to specifically specify that, like you're going to use this link to promote on TikTok, for example, right? You want to see how well your TikTok is doing in terms of getting leads and sales. Just type in TikTok right here. And then if you want, you can create like a separate domain and do the same thing for like Instagram or YouTube if you want to. Personally, I don't worry about that. I just have one link for that I use on short form videos that I use to promote. And then I have one separate link that I use when I'm doing like these YouTube videos, right? So for example, the link down below that I use is profitspassportsystem.com, but on TikTok, I use a different custom domain link that I've set up. And that leads to a TikTok tracking link that I set up with here, right? Hopefully this is making sense, but yeah, you just do that, click on Save and Deploy Page Rule. And then from here, all you want to do is you just want to do the same thing, except the only difference is you just want to include the www in front of Inferno Profits. So reason being is some people might type it in with the www and others may not. It just depends. Probably not a huge deal, but just something that I like to do as well. So just do the same thing, copy the full link, paste it in right here, and then click Save and Deploy Page Rule. And then now once you have these two in here, you could simply test out your link. So just go to a new tab, type in the domain that you bought, infernoprofits.com. And then let's see if this works. Hopefully it does. If not, then it should hopefully work sometime in the next hour. Usually in my experience, it would work right away, but sometimes it might take like an hour or so for it to fully start working. Let me try it again. No. Let me try it in a different browser. Aha, there it goes. So I officially have the Inferno Profits link working. As you can see there, it now leads over to the capture page link for Profits Passport. So that right there goes to show that this does work once you, of course, usually you do have to wait maybe a few minutes. But other than that, then this link will be good to use to promote on social media, right? So now with that out of the way, let's talk about how to set up accounts for TikTok. And what I specifically want to do in this section is I want to pull up my mobile screen here. So I'm going to get this device connected. And I'm actually going to show you this on my mobile phone. So hopefully you should see my device here very soon. Yep, so you should see my screen right there. And so I'll kind of show you inside of TikTok right here. So one thing that I recommend doing is downloading a few apps. So I recommend getting each of these apps that you see here in this folder: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, YouTube Studio, and then also there's this other thing that I have here, which is Snaptic. So it's a website, snaptic.app. You could just go here, and then all you do is just click on the three dots, and then click Add to Home Screen, and then that will just save it right over here, and you could easily just go to that site anytime right there. So that, and then also the banned hashtags, which will help check in terms of what hashtags are will likely get your video flagged. And then also one other app that I like to use is CapCut. This is what I use to film the videos, so that in case if I post a video to TikTok and let's say that they take it down for whatever reason, I still have the original video that I filmed inside of CapCut that I could easily just repost to other social media platforms. Whereas TikTok, I have to wait until the video gets fully up there, download it, and then re-upload it to other platforms. If I were to just film it inside of TikTok, right? So that's one reason I like to use that. But let's open up TikTok right here. And what you'll notice is when I go to the top, I actually have multiple TikTok accounts that I've used over the past year, right? And what I personally like to do is I like to make at least 5-ish videos per day, 5 to 7 videos per day. And I like to post one video on each account versus posting 5 videos on one account, because like I mentioned, TikTok can be strict. Sometimes they favor certain account over others, but if you want to, you can just do one account if you want to keep it simple. Personally for me, I feel safer using multiple accounts just for that reason, but it's completely up to you. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to simply set up a Gmail account. So I'm sure you know how to do that. Just go in your Gmail app, click add another account, and then you could just go here, you you click on create account for myself, and then you simply just fill out the process right here. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'm sure you've done it before. And then you just create multiple of these Gmails, and then with each Gmail you use, when you go to add a new account, you could just sign in with your Gmails right here. And so when you have them all in your Gmail app, then you could easily just click on any of these and you could just sign in that way. And then for each account that you set up, basically all you'd have to do is just go to edit profile, and then you want to have your username and also your name in there. And then if you happen to have a picture of yourself, any sort of selfie or something like that you feel looks good, you could, if you want to, put it in the profile picture right there. Again, that's optional. You could even do it without a profile picture there. I found that helps as well. Either way is completely fine. And then for your bio right here, you want to come up with something that entices people to go to your link, right? So how to earn a full-time income online as a newbie is just what I have, something very simple. I have a few arrows pointing down, and then I have the link right down here. And of course, as you can see right here, it's just typed up rather than having it in the bio. So unfortunately, people cannot click on the link, but that is until you reach 1,000 followers that you could just do that right there. So yeah, once you have this set up, you could just you could do the same thing for 4 other accounts if you want to. And one more thing that I will show you with this, and by the way, in the next video or the one after that is where we'll get into where we'll start actually doing TikTok videos. So one thing that you can do is you could have a Google spreadsheet. So you just go to Google Drive, create a Google spreadsheet, and then you can just keep track of all of your Gmails right here in case if you lose them and you want to just have them all listed out here. You can keep track of your followers on each account if you want to, or you can go deep into whatever one is performing the best. And so in my case, what I would recommend if you're just starting is just try to have them where they're each numbered. In my case, as you can see, oaries001@gmail.com, 002, 003. And then anytime that an account gets taken down or banned, you just create an account number 6 or 7 or 8 or 9, right? And then you just replace it in there to where you always have 5 accounts, right? And this I just found helps quite a lot, right? So with that being said, let's move on to the final section of this training today, is how to get traffic, how to get your first traffic campaign over to your Profits Passport link. So this is actually pretty simple to do, and for this we'll be using Traffic Authority as the paid traffic source. So if you have an ad budget that you want to use and you want to get some fast traffic to your link and just, pay for clicks, give them your link and just let them do the promoting for you, you could use Traffic Authority, which happens to be income stream number 4. So you just want to go here, click this button, get signed up to an account, and once you have that, then you just go into this tab right here that says Traffic Store. And then all you have to do is simply just select a package to buy. Now, one thing that I want to mention, this is a bit of a mindset thing, is as it pertains to doing paid traffic, the most important thing, if you're going to do paid traffic, the most important thing that you want to really think about is you want to be consistent with it. If you just, buy one basic traffic package one time and you don't do anything else, you buy it one time and you expect to become like a millionaire overnight, then I'm sorry, but you are setting yourself up for failure if you do that, right? So if you're going to do paid traffic, I would recommend setting either a weekly or monthly budget. If you want, you could even do bi-weekly. So you could say, all right, every Friday when I get paid, right? You could take a portion of your paycheck and you could just put it into a traffic package, right? So you could say like, okay, every month or two or every week, right? I will get a bronze package or a basic package or a silver package, depending on what your budget is. You just select a package that you feel comfortable with. In my case, I will get a basic package just as an example. So I'll select that right here. Actually, I think I'll go with the bronze package this time around. And so I'll just select that. And then all I will do here is right down here where it says step 2, you want to click on the tab that says other website. Do not click on any of these right here because this will not drive the traffic over to your link. Click on other website, and then here you just put in your website URL. So all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take this link. I'm just going to copy that link, go right back to Traffic Authority, paste it right in here, and then I'm going to take out the YouTube tracking tag and I'm going to put in TA, just like that. So that this way, when I get new referrals, it'll show in the back office that the sale came from TA. And then all you have to do here is just simply complete the payment form right here, which I'm going to do off camera. And then you just get down to this field. You just want to sign your name. So I'm going to do that real quick. Whoops. Okay, always kind of weird doing that with the pen here. And then you just click on complete order and you are officially good to go. And just like that, order has now been processed. So there we go. We can go back to back office and then it'll show in the back office that the traffic will officially be running. So we'll let that load up for a bit. And then I'll of course show you it on here. So to find your active orders, just go back to Traffic Store, click on active orders, and then right here it'll show, okay, this says pending link review. So usually you have to wait like I want to say like a day or so. And then they'll start running the clicks over to your link, right? Now, as I mentioned, the most important thing here is you want to set a budget. You want to be consistent with this. If you are just going to do paid traffic, make sure that you stick to a weekly budget or a monthly budget. Otherwise, if you want to do a little bit of both, you could do like one traffic package each month. Always have one running at the time, even like a basic one at the very least. And then you could just focus on doing the free traffic methods that I show you on top of that, right? So I always recommend if you can, try to do a bit of both. That will help you the most. And the more traffic sources that you have going over to your link, then the better results that you'll have and the faster results as well. So with that being said, I think this pretty much covers everything that I want to go over in this video. I know this one's a bit of a longer one. That's mainly because we are still kind of getting set up with everything. But from this point forward, it's all going to be a matter of promoting your link and letting the system do the rest. So with that being said, stay tuned for the next video, which will most likely be a video on YouTube traffic. That's what I want to get into because that's high quality traffic. And of course, because the system is booming right now, there is most likely going to be a lot of search volume happening for Profits Passport. So I will help you get in front of if you wanted to use YouTube, then that is exactly what the next video will be for. But otherwise, if you enjoyed this video and you got value here, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And of course, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments down below. And otherwise, take care and see you in the next one.